Welcome back, I'm Ron the Cook. Today we're going to be doing another summer cocktail. This one was chosen by Nakia, and her cocktail of choice was the Mojito. Like all older cocktails, the Mojito has a very interesting history, with many competing stories as to the origin of this cocktail. The most likely story is that Sir Francis Drake himself, a very famous privateer, a professional pirate, was sailing across the Atlantic to pillage some gold in Cuba. By the time his ship reached Cuba, many of his sailors had developed scurvy. And this is before the days of knowing that citrus helps with scurvy. So Drake sent a sailor to shore to get medicinal herbs, elixirs, whatever they could to help the crew. His man came back with an assortment of herbs, spices, barks, and something known as aguardiente de caña, which was the precursor to rum. Think of a really harsh molasses moonshine. After mixing the aguardiente with lime and mint, his sailors miraculously became better. He pillaged the gold and he left. But then the cocktail was born. The Cubans called it the El Draque. Now the cocktail has evolved a lot since those days. The refinement of rum, sugar being more refined, and of course the addition of soda water. The cocktail really took off during Prohibition. Many Americans went to Havana to enjoy this cocktail, which was the closest thing they could get to a julep. And from Havana, the Mojito spread across the United States like wildfire. Cuban rum was back on the main stage and everyone was drinking a Mojito. Now, as far as a name goes, Mojito, again, there's a couple ways that could have come about. Could come from the word mojo, which is a mix of citrus, specifically lime, herbs, and sometimes a lot of mint. It could also come from an African word, mojo, which means to cast a spell. There may have been a knockoff version of this cocktail being served to the enslaved Africans who were working on the sugar plantations at the time and the rum distilleries. It could also come from the Spanish word mojar, which means wetness. So all in all, they all kind of work. It's limey, magical, and wet. You've made it this far, enough history. Let's make a cocktail. Today we're gonna make two versions of the Mojito. Right here, we've got our spearmint. I'm gonna take 8 to 10 leaves, give it a slap, drop right inside. I'm gonna be using Diplomatico rum for this. Go with 2 ounces or 60 mils of our light rum here. Then a ½ ounce or 15 mils simple syrup. Okay, next we're gonna go 3/4 of an ounce or 22 mils of our lime juice. Get my big ice cube here, give it a crack. And now give it a nice hard shake. I got my long ice cubes here, my Collins glass. I'm gonna strain our Mojito down inside. Now some fresh seltzer water. I'm gonna take my bar spoon here, drop it down inside. We're gonna pour our soda water right down it to retain as much of the bubbles as we can. Let's give it a little stir. I'll take a nice sprig of mint, slap it a little, wake it up. Right there, our quick Mojito. Light, refreshing. The Diplomatico Planas is perfect in a Mojito. You get that fresh spearmint. We do like this. There's nothing wrong with it. It's delicious. It's light, refreshing. It's a perfect summer cocktail. But the mint is kind of a background note to this cocktail. Absolutely delicious though. Now let's make a slower Mojito, something a little more refined. Let's bring those background notes of mint to the front. Let's start by prepping our glass. So for our second Mojito, we'll be using this. This is lavender mint. It has a much more herbaceous smell to it, a little spicier. Almost has like a Thai basil smell to it. I'd say it's less sweet than mint and a little more savory. It's gonna go perfect with the dark rum. So I'm gonna start with about 6 mint leaves here. I'm gonna give it a slap, drop it inside. We're gonna go with a ½ ounce or 15 mils of our simple syrup. And we're gonna take our spoon, just press up against the sides of our cocktail glass here. I'm using a Collins glass from Libby. This is the larger one. This is 12 ounces. One, it's gonna make our cocktail look pretty, and two, it's gonna get all those oils onto the side of our glass. Now, let's set this aside. For this one, we're gonna be using the Plantation Original Dark. Going into my drink mate here, I'm gonna go 2 ounces, or 60 mils, of our dark rum. 3/4 of an ounce, or 22 mils, fresh lime juice. Then we add 3 ounces, or 90 mils, ice cold water. Let's pop it in. Here goes some carbonation. We're gonna hear that little bit of air coming out. That's enough. Pop it off. Let the air come out a little bit. I'm gonna take our fully carbonated cocktail here and just pour it right down our bar spoon. Take some more of our mint here. Give it a nice slap. And drop it in. That's our slower mojito. This lavender mint has a much more floral aroma to it. Almost like Thai basil. Much more mint flavor. But so many more notes coming from the lavender mint. The Plantation Dark as a whole nother level of complexity. But again, it's still light, refreshing, herbaceous. This one's a little sweeter, has more of the caramel notes, the vanilla from the dark rum, those spices. Now, which one do I like better? The classic. Or my version. I feel like Joey in this situation.
Put your hands together.
What can I say? Double fisting. Cheers to summer, and cheers to you, Nakia. Good choice. Now, if you want to check out the rest of my summer cocktails, click up there. If you want to check out some of my quick, easy, and cheap ideas for dinner, click right there. Until next time, I'm Ron the Cook.